One of the things that I admire my grandfather for was his If you guys enjoyed this introduction, I can guarantee you'll enjoy this upcoming video. One of the things that I admire my grandfather for was his creativity and trying to figure things out on his own, and just the creativity in general of that he was blessed with. He took coffee cans and screwed them into the post every so often, so that way you could keep an ether can right there where need be to start things, give the old water truck a sniff of ether, as well as the old Ford backhoe. It would be nice if there was a can on this post here by the backhoe, and I might do that eventually. Just get a couple nails or some screws and screw into the wood here, and that way we can always have an ether can right by the backhoe. But for the time being, that spot where the ether can is working fine. There was a piece of wire back where the dump truck's parked that, well, could have easily got that in somebody's foot, or could have easily blowed a tire out. So I'll just do my due diligence and put it in the cab here, so that way I can know to get it out when I'm up by a dumpster, throw it away. I opted to drive the buggy back here because at the corner there, the water runs this way. It froze overnight, creating ice, so it's gonna make farm travel a little interesting, but we'll just take it slow and yeah, take it slow. But we do need to scrape the barnyards and with the skid loader. I made the mistake of going down that hill this morning. About planted the thing into the wooden fence there, the corner. But thankful that somehow the tires grabbed and I was able to turn at the last second. So with that being said, I will go that way and around when I go down to the bottom barn later to scrape the barnyards. But that's not till later. Not till later. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head down this way. Actually, no. I take that back. I'm going to go over here. I'm gonna go down this way at a slow rate of speed, and I'm going to see if this thing is gonna slide. It tried to a little bit. Whoa! Okay, yep. Woo! This might be a little interesting for the skid loader, because that's not that steep of a grade. Yeah, I wonder how everything's gonna look over there. I am no way in the world gonna try and go up or down that grade with this or the skid loader. Yep, it's slick. Just tried to fishtail. Because Yeah, if I come down that grade there and I can't get that skid loader stopped, well, this is going to be a mess either way. I would just like to think that the manure could pile itself, but looking at the forecast, it is just going to be a mess if we don't get something dealt with today. It is 34 right now, snow, and then it's going to turn to ice, and it's looking like rain, looking like crud, looking like slop. So, and then they're saying 1 to 3 inches of the garbage on top of, you know, what we get today. Chance of precipitation, you know, 100%, blah blah blah. So I don't know how this is gonna work out. Four-wheel drive's always a nice thing, but I would just like to think that, you know, like I said, the manure could pile itself. But that isn't going to happen, unfortunately. So yeah, I do have the four-wheel drive locked in now. I'm still not going to try and go up that hill or anything like that. Got a few of the dump trucks put away for winter time. Got the newest one put away here. I don't know why they put that thing on it, but I don't know. In a way, it makes the truck look kind of cool, but I mean, it is what it is. I like how the tarp is inside, the pulley's inside behind the cab protector. That way you can visually see the lights and all that from down the road. And yeah, when the bed is down, the cab protector don't even try to come anywhere near the cab. But I guess it's just more or less a hydraulic oil tank protector. More or less, but hey, it is what it is. So, Senor is washing dump truck. Maybe I should mess with Senor. Senor, don't shoot, don't shoot, don't shoot. Don't shoot, don't shoot. I clean, I clean, I clean, I clean. Don't shoot, don't shoot. Hey. Do you know any word in Spaniard?
You mean Spanish?
Spaniard.
Yeah.
Do you speak Spaniard?
See?
See?
That's all you get today.
Hey, what's the thought of the day? Do you have a thought of the day?
I don't like being bothered.
You're gonna make it clean.
Yeah, it's gonna be clean. Keep my language clean too.
So you really don't have a thought of the day?
No, I'm a truck driver. I don't think. I just hold steering wheel and drive.
Okie dokie. So I guess it's time to go scrape barnyards. Even though it's raining, we still need to do something. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take both buckets down with me just in case. So that way I don't get in trouble and have to open up the gate 1,000 times to let myself in and out. I can just do this smart. I know it's a lot of screwing around doing it this way, but in the end, it'll all work out. I'm not too entirely sure if I can scoop the bucket. Nope. Not going to be able to scoop that manure fork, so what I'm going to do is quite simple. I'm just going to put the manure fork on the loader like such and come in here. I wonder if I can, well, cause I'm probably going to have to end up changing buckets once again. I don't really like doing that, but it is what it is. Crap, I told myself I wasn't going to come down this way. But we managed. I don't think I'm going to hit any hard spots of manure. No. I'll worry about that later. Didn't really expect that to happen. I hit a hard piece of manure and it done flipped the bucket upside down. Get a thumbnail right quick. It's always good to do that. Because to make good content for YouTube, you have to have a clear thumbnail. And That is the number one item that people look at when producing content. Kind of stinks that it's such inclement weather, but it is what it is. I don't know how well this is gonna go even. Ouch. This might not even go at all. But, you know, we at least got to try, and that is one of the reasons why I wanted to bring this manure fork down here, was because I just had that feeling that there was going to be some hard stuff. Actually, what I'm going to do is run over here right quick. I'm just going to keep pecking away at this. You guys don't know, on these older loaders, you can, how you put them in float. I gotta make a phone call real quick. Okay, so that's over with. I am really thankful I brought this other bucket down with me. I mean, yeah, we're not gonna be able to get it all cleaned up, but we at least have to try. Get that hay out of there while I got this thing on. Then I can switch over to the other bucket and get at this a little bit better. Has arrived. I don't know, maybe I want to keep this bucket on. I don't know. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. I just got high centered. That always makes things interesting. know what? A skid loader is a whole lot more favorable on a farm rather than a loader tractor. Because, for those of you that don't know, there's only so much you can do with a loader tractor. As far as getting into tight places, and not being able to have any room to work, that is where a skid loader is man's best friend. I'm really thankful that I took the time to grab this other bucket. Because if I didn't, I would be screwing around, opening gates, shutting gates, running after this, running after that. Ouch. And it just wouldn't make any sense when you could carry both buckets down at one time. Man, I really want to throw that other bucket off, but I want to also be as productive with this thing while I got it on. I don't know what to do. I might just go ahead and throw another bucket on anyhow. Come on. Scraping, it's kind of not. I'm just going to go ahead and throw this other bucket on and be done with it instead of farting around, tearing the machine up. I'm just going to do it right, get it done, get it over with. I quit screwing around with the manure. That way I can just change the buckets inside the barnyard here and not have to worry about losing the cows. Ah, piece is a little frozen right there. See if I can whack it. Yep, got it broke loose. Oh yeah, this other bucket's gonna work nice. What you can also do is, like I said on these older loaders, you can take your pedal, your left one, which would be your up and down, you can push that thing to the ground and put the thing in float for scraping. And it works a whole lot better than just trying to gauge off of, you know, downforce on the machine without it being in flow. That way the bucket always is touching the ground. No matter if you go up over a bump or anything, you're always going to maintain contact on the ground because the bucket is placed in flow. There you can see it going down real nice and slow, regardless of the engine RPMs. Kind of stinks a little bit when you want to go turn into your pile, but come in here and can't really back drag these doorways, so what I gotta do is I gotta cheat. And what you do is you back yourself into here about 8 foot or so, and then you just take the manure. Well, I can't even do that. I gotta keep my arms low because I don't have much headroom in here to work with. But as the old saying goes, you just gotta try your best. And the fact that it's raining outside doesn't really help matters any either. It just makes everything more sticky. But we'll bring you guys back when we get this done. Well, there's not much more I can do down here. I've tried to do everything that I can. There's a nice layer of ice that has to mess me up with my manure scraping activities, so, but we gave it our best shot. Now we get to play musical trucks. Pull that one ahead, move this other one here out of the way or get it over. We can put both of them side by side in here. Yeah, an automatic transmission is not nice for backing in buildings like this. It just... They're paying a butt. What are you looking at?
Didn't trap the hose.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Tells you that the building leaks.
Oh, you mean like this way?
Well, look here. There's moisture on it. Okay?
Yeah, all the moisture's coming in from that door. It's wide open.
Well, you just opened them to pull your semi in, didn't you? Well, what do you expect? I should have plugged the thing in for him. But I wasn't thinking. This thing usually starts. Oh, a little cranky. So since the skid loader made it up the hill, yes, I got the defroster on, by the way, help keep the window defrosted. We're gonna try and make it up the hill. Good, we don't need to put any hay out today. Ah, we're doing just fine. Now, the thing with these is, you sometimes, well, not sometimes, you always have to stop and back up to get them out of four-wheel drive, which, hey, I'm just thankful you don't have to keep slipping the front end of the rear end, running the rear end around before the front end will grab. That is like really, really, really hard. On a machine. So Senor has gotten the dump truck all washed. Can't spill my tea or else I go home. We're gonna put the truck in the shop and yeah, that bed looks a heck of a lot nicer than that bed on that green truck. So we're gonna take that truck, we're gonna pull it in this garage door here. We're gonna nose the thing up there. Because it wouldn't make any sense to wash the thing and it wouldn't make any sense to wash the thing, put the thing back out in the building, so that way it can get all dirty again. All right, so the brakes can freeze. That's what I'm trying to say. It would make better sense to put the thing in here so it can dry off and the brakes not freeze. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. Nope, nope, nope. You don't have no backup lights. No backup lights mean no backup alarm. I don't know. That's interesting though. Oh. Easy, easy. Oh boy. Figured it'd just be easier to take the gator over. I gotta bring the truck. I gotta bring truck driver back. Just pick up from taking a tractor over. Are you sure you know what you're doing?
I know what I'm doing. I'm just having a hard time with that handle.
Thing needs the
Well, you've seen I'm gonna hook this thing before.
I have? I don't know. And that, ladies and gents, is how you unhook the trailer from the tractor. There it be. Young kid's gonna get in trouble on that ice. Oh, well, I think he had the power divider locked in anyhow. I'm pretty sure. Nice.
guess the good thing I stopped him anyhow. You already there, Jose? Yup. Okay. Got the green Mac all put away. It looks mighty good. Really good. All cleaned up. We didn't get this side. We didn't do this side. These tags here aren't shiny. Well, maybe they are. It's just a dark building. I'm unsure, but this bed don't look as clean as the bed on that black Mac.